Hello and welcome back to our Let's Play of the Executive Movie Industry Tycoon. That's right, we are back with episode 4. It's been a minute. I'm trying to think of when we last left off. We had the advent of the home entertainment revenue coming in. You can see here our ancillaries popping off right here. But yeah, we got to keep cracking with these movies. We had paid off our debts before. Based on our releases, we're sitting at almost 14 mil. We need to get to 40 mil in the bank in order to reach this achievement, and then obviously move to a small office. That small office will allow us to hire more people besides Belinda, who's been with us here for a minute, so we can actually really start doing some interesting things. So with anything, it starts with making a movie. So let's get to it. Also, I want to apologize. I think in the earlier recordings, I forgot to enable my mouse, so it was kind of like I was just clicking. Things were getting clicked on in the ether. You should be able to see it now. So let's get to it. Small movie. Let's think about our genres here. Now remember, these green things here means we haven't made a movie with them yet. Maybe we do an adventure movie. And what would be a good adventure movie? What do we have here? A treasure hunt adventure movie? Come on, bro. PG-13? National Treasure, anybody? How about we call this Treasure of the National? A little bit of intrigue, huh? A little bit of intrigue. Obviously, we're gonna add black guy to our production team. Let's get a director for this thing. Let's see who really gels with the script. Let's see here. We got some okay options. Ooh, no. I don't like 90K, but Terrence Young wants 2 points on it. We can give him that. Let's find our lead role. Got a 45 here, a 51, but that's a lot. 49 for Barbara Harris. Another 49, but that's going to be too much. A 55, but they are not dealing with the script at all. I think either Ron Moody or Glenda Jackson. Glenda Jackson is younger, but she costs more and she wants more points. Ron Moody's also a little better with critics. We're going to go with Ron Moody. Treasure of the National. Not quite Nick Cage, but we'll see what happens. And let's get cracking on it. Yeah, let's see what we get here. Alrighty. Now we haven't done adventure before, so we don't know how these are going to shake out. So it's good we're kind of jumping into this now and figuring things out. When you think about adventure, I think all of these are important. I might want to put a little more into set design though. And let's look at what we have here for set design. Let's do natural light and let's do breakable set. Like that. We got 15 research points here, stacking those up. Okay. Special effects, sound music. Okay, so adventure. This is another one that's harder to peg, but I think editing is more important. Let's go. Let's look at pacing. I don't want to pay that much. Narrative framing, I do like that. And let's do fight choreography. Right. I don't think we're on this list, but you think of those. Obviously you go to Indiana Jones or something like that. It's like, those kind of like adventures. Like I said, National Treasure. Belinda Cruz. Find us a partner that we can get a bag on. Okay. Let's see here. So we've got Paramount. It's a generalist. Let's see what they've got. They don't have anything else that kind of conflicts with that. They're also taking the highest split. But I mean, I think they have the most prestige, but I think we have the best chance with Paramount. So let's go with Paramount here. What? Hey, yo! This is like the best movie we've ever made. This is like the best movie we've ever made. Easily. This might be another award winner. Holy crap, dude. Making $2 million. Holy crap. Let's do Treasure of the National. Obviously, get Black Guy on it. Sure, make some insights. A, B, A, C, B. Somehow ended up with a B like everything else. That doesn't make any sense. Wow, man. That's crazy. I've never gotten that high of a score before. Crushed it. Now that right there, folks, that right there is IP worthy. So we're going to keep that in mind later on when we start, creating franchises and developing sequels. We're going to go back to that. So let's see here. Yeah, we nailed it with special effects and adventure. So guys, like, I don't even think that's crazy. Our first movie right when we returned, man, like crazy. Okay, that was dope. All right, this nice little jolt. Let's keep exploring these new items here. Let's go fantasy, huh? I mean, that kind of got me jazzed up. Fantasy. I don't see anything here that I think goes good with fantasy. So we're gonna rethink that. Let's go with musical and artists, right? So we think of like a Walk the Line or like a Ray, right? Let's go rated R. And what's like a fictional artist we can come up with? No. Let's just call it Brooke. There we go. Brooke. It's just Brooke. We don't know who Brooke. We don't know the gender of Brooke, but it's Brooke. Okay. Let's look at the script here. Vicente Minnelli, 75-year-old director. Melvin Frank, not great on script, not great with critics, but I mean, here's the thing. When you think about this kind of movie, though, like, is this supposed to be is this supposed to make tons of money, right? I'm gonna go with Vicente Minnelli, and let's see here, Glenn Turman. And let's think about Robert Duvall. I mean, come on, man. Who doesn't love Robert? Who doesn't love the dude? Brooke. Let's get Black Guy on it. And let's get rocking with this next one. Brooke. Man, freaking Treasure of the National. Just crushed it. I gotta get going here. Just crushed it, man. Roland's gonna reach $1 million in our ancillary revenue. That'd be cool. I think when it comes to musicals and artists, it's I'm gonna do 5 on the costume and makeup and 5 on the writing, I think. Dialogue, let's do cultural references. Maybe it's a contemporary type of thing. And subtext writing, how about that? Let's see how that works out. Oh, we've got to get a Gasper, right? Obviously this is going to be the most important. I think we could probably take this down to even 20 and boost sound design and music has to be 50. Or let's go 45 and maybe 35 on editing. Sound recording, a Foley artist, storytelling, narrative framing. But let's see here. Let's see. What about maybe pacing, montage? Let's do a lot of these musicals and artist movies have like montage sequences. So we just threw a bunch of money into the budget, but hopefully, it makes for a compelling movie. Domestic, Belinda, get on it. Belinda, you crushed it last time. We were able to win a bag. Now, Gaspers. Okay, whatever. Oh yeah, R.I.P. Diane Lane, right? No, not Diane Lane. Jesus, Diane Keaton. Okay, 20th Century Fox. They've got it for Memorial Day. What else? Do we have anybody that's competing with us in this? No. Paramount also doing pretty, but 20th, it's got to be 20th Century. We've got to go there. We might be able to get another bag out of this real quick, guys. 10, 9, 9.5, 8. God, it's another great movie that we just came up with, man. Not so high on the soda meter. Like the audience wasn't super happy, but usually with these types of movies they aren't. But the critics are like, "Ooh, you got the juice, baby." So we're gonna roll with that. Not your movies. We're gonna go with not ancillaries. We're gonna go with analytics. Pick Brooke and get Black Guy on it. Let's see what we can do there. We're also stacking up the research points, so we're gonna look at how to spend those in a minute. Oof. So writing needs to be a little better. That's fair. That makes sense. Cool. But look, we made a couple mil. Look at that. So 2 B's, 2 A's, 2 C's, total score B. Even though the other one had like A, B, C, and then it ended up with a B. I mean, I don't get it. We came in number 2 after Alien and we came in ahead of The Brood. I mean, we ain't gonna beat freaking Alien with Ridley Scott, Sigourney Weaver. Come on, bro. There ain't no way we're competing with that. But we've got 20 mil in the bank. Remember, we started with a little under 14, and we're at 20. So we're making money. We just gotta keep making movies. But actually, you know what? Let's jump into research for a minute here because I've been thinking. We can do some things with ancillary to increase it there. We can unlock some themes, and we probably should do that. But I've been thinking. And I think it's time for us to possibly consider sequels. This will take up 100 points. I want to unlock that. So we're done here. We can think of some stuff. We can probably grab 1 or 2 things in production or post-production. Like location, for instance. Large studio sets. Let's go with that. We've got 33 left. I want to unlock some more things. Murder, prison, alternate reality, cyberpunk. I like murder for sure. We could do prison. I recently read an article that now through, calculations, whatever, in polling and different stuff, that now, for the longest, The Godfather was considered the greatest movie of all time, and now it's Shawshank Redemption, which I find very interesting. Shawshank Redemption, a great movie. I haven't watched it in years, and I want to watch it again. Between these two, I mean, let's go prison. You know what I'm saying? We aren't gonna use it right away, but let's just think of that. All right, so let's go to our themes again. Okay, let's look at genre. We're trying to figure out some stuff. So we could do family. We got mystery, obviously. We've got murder mystery, right? Mystery. We just unlocked murder. Murder mystery. Rated R. And who done it? I mean, come on, bro. Some of this stuff writes itself. Get Black Eye on it. Let's look here. Ooh, we're creeping up in kind of the domestic. Bob Rafelson? I don't know why I just lost my mind right there. Let's go small, and let's look for a lead. Ooh, we got a 65 right here. Let's go George Segal. I like this. Who done it? I like it. Let's get cracking on it. Remember, guys, we got to keep making movies, keep making them, getting better, getting more money. Look at that. We raised our prestige. Our company prestige is at 3 now. So obviously, I think The writing is the most important. Subtext with that. Dialogue, let's do cultural references. Again, we've got to unlock more stuff in that area for premium features, but we'll get there. Alrighty. Murder mystery. I think editing is most important here. I think... I don't know. I don't think we like that, but I like narrative framing. I don't want to spend $450,000 on Foley. So that's all I'm going with. We'll see how it shakes out. Newsflash. Film industry faces transformative shift. Production costs continue to climb as studios pursue ever grander blockbuster ambitions, driving a search for new revenue streams. Television licensing has emerged as a vital source of income, giving films a second life on the small screen and extending their profitability beyond theaters. At the same time, a revolutionary home entertainment format, VHS tapes, is transforming how audiences engage with cinema. Now, viewers can enjoy their favorite films at home, reshaping the industry's approach to long-term revenue and audience reach. Okay. Oh. Yo! Ladies and gentlemen, chickens, ducks, hens, geese, other types of, what do they call, flounder? I don't know. That's not, I think that's a fish. The Rami nominees have been announced, and we have 2 of the 4 movies. Now, the Buddy Holly story has a 10 on the avocado meter, but it's got a 7.2 with the audience. And Monty Python's Life of Brian has a 9.6 with the with the critics and an 8 with the audience. So that's, you know, this is our competition. But guys, Treasure of the National has to take it, right? Like, it has to take it. We'll see. We might win another award. Oh man, that would be great. Belinda, get on it. Get us another bag. Get us another bag. Mystery. Distributor. Paramount back. Paramount might be loving us. That's a lot of freaking movies. Let's see here. That's a lot of freaking movies. And that one has a competition, or it competes in the genre. This just has 1. This also has a distributor and has 49%. Paramount is looking for I think I'm gonna go Paramount. They have a larger cut, but they're a generalist and they're looking for a genre. So yeah, they've got other movies they're releasing, but they only have 1 type of our movie. This might be the best shot. It's crowded, but this might be our best bag. So let's go with this and see what happens. And the 1980 Rami goes to Treasure of the National, Terrence Young, Black Guy. We're undeniable. We're undeniable. We are undeniable. Our current home entertainment deal has expired. So let's see here. Belinda's still working on a deal. 8.5, 7.5, 7.5, 6.5, 8.5. Okay, 7.7 with the critics, 8 with the audience. We're coming down a little bit. It's a little bit of, we're coming down back to earth a little bit. That's okay. This is still a fine film. Definitely proud to have this in our Rolodex, but let's see if we can make our money back on it, at least. Of course we did. Belinda Cruz has reached a new seniority milestone and feels underpaid compared to the market. Declining their request will result in a permanent drop in their happiness. Belinda wants like 6 more grand. You got it, Belinda. You got us. You've been getting us the bag up here on these movies lately. Now we've been helping you because we've been giving you great movies to sell, but okay. Yeah. AAAA. Or AAACCCB. Now see, that kind of makes sense. That B score there makes a little more sense than compared to what we were getting before. Ooh, we ranked number 5. Yeah, it was stacked. That was stacked. Okay, now what we need to do is negotiate our ancillary deal. Now we've got a couple of bangers that we've released recently, and that's going to impact the type of deal that we go for. So I'm going to let Belinda get on that. Belinda has increased her skills in networking and trust. It's still not near the target to get like what would really be like definitely standard good market value deals, but it's going to be a better deal than we just had. So let's get that going. And then before we do that, let's see here. I was going to go, let's start a new movie, but he's doing business analytics. So a little bit too much on the special effects, perfect on the writing. That's great. So let's pause this for a second and get to our next movie. I think we'll do one more before we end this episode here. Should we go fantasy? I mean, we've also got more research points. Let's actually do more research first, and then we can go ahead and knock this out. Actually, you know, I was thinking before about dialogue, right? Period writer. Oh, let's do character arcs. And let's unlock some more things. Ooh, post-apocalyptic and time travel. I think are the easiest ones. Ooh, we can do one. You know what? Let's do another one, and then we'll call the episode for this one. Ooh, nice. Oh, slasher and aliens. Bet. Okay. Alrighty, so we just unlocked a bunch more new themes. We've got 24 million in the bank, climbing towards 40 mil. We just won another ROM. We won another award. We're crushing it right now. Our prestige is at 3.6. Who knows what'll be next on the next episode? But thank you for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow if you're digging the content, and we'll be back with another episode. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.